Alright. So, hear me out. This is a little bit of a different approach to streaming, at least from my point of view. I thought it would be fun to do some puzzling, because I thought of, well, when Boss said, why don't, there aren't very many good DS games or any good games at all nowadays. And I thought, well, what about emulation? And I thought about how fun it was when I took this game over to my friend's house or my friend's cottage to play. I thought, I did do this before, and I think I enjoyed it quite a bit, being able to negotiate and talk through puzzles with everybody. So, just a little bit more of nostalgia, I guess. Seeing as I've played Professor Layton before, and I think maybe it might be interesting to try out talking with a few limited people on Discord, and if you're interested in maybe joining in on these puzzles, I think that might be fun to discuss with people, But yeah,
It just doesn't seem to add up, Professor.
I honestly thought you were pulling my leg.
What? I wouldn't dream of it.
Now I'm just hoping that nobody joins and spoils the fun by saying answers out loud or some stupid shit.
Professor, I hope this letter finds you well.
I kind of
As
want to
for
do
me,
this with
I am in quite a predicament.
I kind of want to do this with trusted aides, I guess, maybe mods or I don't know, frequent visitors to my stream. I think that might be best. So if anybody joins Discord and you hear a voice, I'll just say that that was your warning. I don't know exactly who will be joining, but they're free to. Hold on. Here, hold on. So I'm streaming it on Discord right now. Maybe it was obvious, maybe it wasn't. No idea. Fixing this up. Give me a sec. Should be audible now. Maybe I should add everybody? I don't know. I haven't figured out how to do this because there will be lulls in between.
To complicate matters, the calamity I speak of does not take place in your time.
I don't think I'm gonna add everyone. If I add everyone in Discord, they might just get very pissed. Or, we might get people filling in the slots and not really caring about the game. I don't really know. We'll just let time take its place. Complicate matters.
This may be difficult to believe, but I am writing to you from 10 years in the future. I know this is a lot to take in, but I'll explain it all soon.
What are my buttons again? That's speed up. What the frick? Hold on. Inputs and hotkeys. It's been a while. IJKL, what the fuck? Okay.
For now, I ask that you head to the clock shop on Midland Road in Baldwin. I look forward to seeing you again. Your student, Luke Triton.
Strange as it sounds, it seems that the author of this letter is none other than your future self, Luke.
I love the growl in Layton's voice.
From my future self? But how is that even possible?
I don't know, but it does raise the question, if this letter is indeed authentic, how did it get here?
By
And if no one joins,
time-traveling postman? Just joking, of course.
I'm perfectly fine with nobody joining. I'll just do the puzzles on my own.
But on a more serious note, I think this mystery might be the oddest one we've ever encountered.
Indeed. And even in the future, you seem to need my help in solving it. Your constancy can be quite a comfort in these uncertain times, my boy.
Well, thank you, I suppose. But back to the main question. How do we know the letter is real?
Well, we haven't much to go on yet. But I can't help but think that this strange occurrence is connected to the terrible events of last week.
So we've got 10 mysteries. I know you've been seeing my cursor, but it should be okay.
It all started about a week ago.
Using a six-dimension alpha distributor, I was able to guide a concentrated stream of Hammer particles through a temporal vortex, more commonly known as a wormhole. This stream of particles allowed me to divine the terminal points of the vortex. Armed with this information, the next step was to artificially distort the flow of time and generate a massive magnetic field via a Sula coil. Once the magnetic field is firmly established, one has the ability, quite literally, punch holes, or hive gaps, into the very fabric of space-time. After this crucial step, it is simply a matter of constructing an energy gate.
Quite the spread we have here, Inspector. Though, it does make me wonder what we did to deserve invitations to such a feast.
It's obvious, Barton. I'm an influential man in the world of law enforcement.
Uh-huh, sure.
It's only natural I'd be invited to an important event such as this.
Uh-huh, Barton and Chelmy.
I suppose that's possible.
Possible, you say?
Probable. Highly probable, sir.
Tap an area and investigate. So basically a lot of this will just boil down to just clicking random spots or tapping random spots and hoping that something is interactable. Something might be a puzzle. And that's kind of like the charm of this is just like it's a point and click adventure in that aspect, I guess. Just like small little unassuming things, I should say. Unassuming things can become puzzles. And it's weird what is or isn't a puzzle.
Dreadful, Bill. Do get this over with quickly so we can leave.
Oh, yes, dear.
I have to say, I feel a bit out of place here, Professor.
That's quite understandable, Luke. I'm sure most people would feel the same way in the presence of the Prime Minister.
Hey, look! I think I see Inspector Chelmy over there. So, Professor, what do you think about this whole event? Do you believe that someone has really built a working time machine?
I'm not entirely sure.
Like, the question here is, well, why isn't there a future Layton? And why is there a future Luke Triton? Does that mean that, like, future Layton has, I don't know, maybe passed away due to disease?
Still, if it proves to be true,
Age?
can you imagine the stir it will cause in the scientific community?
Well, I, for one, am very excited. Though you don't sound entirely convinced, Professor.
Anything's possible, Luke. But I won't be convinced until I've seen the contraption work for myself. And I must confess, something about this entire presentation seems a bit off.
Why do you say that? Ah, of course. That must be your famous intuition talking, huh?
That's one way of putting it. But enough speculation. Look over there, Luke.
That guard? What about him?
He seems to be looking for a man who snuck into the event uninvited.
Oh, so we have an intruder in our midst.
Neat. Ooh, okay. So, by the beginning, the puzzles will be nice and simple, I think. Should be, at least. Hopefully. 10 pick rats. So, you know, it's supposed to be easy. The pick rats dictate, how much, or how difficult the puzzle is supposed to be. So, you know, let's see. I'm gonna full screen for this. There is an uninvited guest at the event, but the guard has received a few clues as to his whereabouts. His table is next to the one with a red flower. His tablecloth is a different color than any next to it. Oh, and his table isn't decorated with a yellow flower. Next to means tables connected by dotted lines. Take the guard to the intruder's table. Use the stylus to move the guard to a table. Okay. Alright. So we can start writing on the thing, and let's see. We have clues. His table is next to one with a red flower. So it could be this, and it could be this, and this. And anything, honestly, it could even be one of these red tables. Like these ones, they're both next to each other, right? So these obviously still count as neighboring. His tablecloth is a different color than any next to it, so that immediately wipes out the assumption that I just spoke about. Let's see. Oh, and his table isn't decorated with a yellow flower. So, sorry, next to. So next to can be any of the cardinal directions. And his table isn't decorated with a yellow flower, so it's gone, gone. It could be one of these two. Now I'm not too sure what hints I'm missing. I'm obviously not super smart, but I kind of think I am. I kind of want to believe I am. Table is next to one with a red flower. Tablecloth is a different color than any next to it. Oh. Oh. What? Am I misunderstanding this already? This is a really bad start. Holy. So if his table is next to one with a red flower, it can be, oh shoot. It can be either any of these, or these. I'm starting from the beginning, by the way. Erase everything. Starting from the beginning, could be this, and this. These are your options. Tablecloth is a different color than any next to it. So all four directions need to be different tablecloth colors. Is that if I'm reading this correctly? If I'm reading this correctly. So it can't be this, right? Oh, I said red flower. Fuck, I can't read. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, gaming. Uh-oh, gaming. Maybe like 4 people might be too much. Hold on. I'm just assuming now that maybe it might be too much. Maybe I need to adjust this to maybe like 2 people. Sorry. I'm not entirely sure. There we go. My reading comprehension skills are not so good. Goddamn. Jesus. People are probably gonna be screaming. Did I read that? I read that correctly, didn't I? Holy shit. It was next to a red... Oh my... I am a villain. This tablecloth is a different color than any next to it. So it can't be this. Because it's white. White and white, they match. Can't be these. Can't be this. Can't be this. Can't be yellow. Different color than any next to it. Does it have to be this one then? Could be one of these two. Next to one with a red flower. These are neighboring. This tablecloth is a different color than any next to it. This can't be it because of this. So it has to be this one, right? Surely, right? Surely. Oh boy.
Here's my answer.
Reading hard. Reading is so
no
hard.
puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
You found the party crasher. Now it's time to let the guard do his job. Yeah, reading is hard. Sorry. If you don't know... Oh. Yeah, it's this thing I explained. I love how fucking scrunkly his face is. He's such a scrunkled man. Holy shit. He's got like zero jaw. His jaw's like in his neck. Oh man. You've heard of fat people not having jaws. Here's skinny people not having jaws. Whew. Thanks so much for your help. That fellow's mooching days are over. Did you see that, Professor? I just aided in the apprehension of a suspect. Oh look, the presentation is about to begin. Let's get back to our seats. Where's our seats? I guess we interact with this.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking part in an event that will undoubtedly go down in scientific history. And here to demonstrate mankind's first time machine is its creator, Dr. Alan Stangan.
All in stun gun?
Thank you, my esteemed colleagues. After years of research in the field of time travel, I'm pleased to share
Are
the
those
fruits of my
eyelids or are
labor.
those his eyebrows?
In just a few
Those are
short
his
moments,
eyelids,
I
holy
will be moving on to our scheduled demonstration.
Schedule.
But first, I'm delighted to announce that Prime Minister Bill Hawks is in attendance today. As such, I have reserved a very special seat. Please, join me on stage, Prime Minister. No need to be shy.
The stunted walking.
Is this thing real?
What do you mean?
I mean, is this contraption a genuine working time machine?
Why don't you have a seat? See for yourself.
Before we start, would you honor us with a few words, Prime Minister?
No? Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Did his voice just change?
Today is a monumental day. Since the beginning of time, we humans have conquered what's the one. Indeed.
I'm so glad I can skip speeches. I don't fucking care for them.
Thank you for... And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Please take it away, Dr. Stangan.
I have just one more request before we start. I'd very much appreciate the Prime Minister's assistance in this demonstration. What do you say, Mr. Hawks?
What?
I assure you.
But I was under the impression that I...
Ah, well, do forgive... I realize it's been So please, feel...
Wait. What I mean to say is, of course I could...
He got taunted into fucking
Have you
participating.
lost your mind?
Ah, that's the courage we've come to expect from our... And now, with Mr. Hawks.
Here we go. He's not even reading the papers. How do you... you know this is already fake. He's not reading the papers.
Huh?
The Prime Minister fucking dies.
Dickens just happened?
Over the top assassination. If it's gone very wrong, you know, like, why did the presenter just not move?
Where is he? Someone find Bill!
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm and refrain from panicking.
This is chaos. The Prime Minister and Dr. Stungun have vanished.
My word.
Neat. Alright.
So you think that what happened last week is somehow connected to this letter? Wait, maybe if the time machine was real, this letter is real too.
I don't know about that, but these two elements aren't the only puzzling issues.
It's where Dr. Stungun went.
Tell me, Luke, have you heard about the recent disappearances occurring here in London?
Uh-oh. Abduction.
Oh yes, I read about it in the
Look at
paper.
the triangle, a circle, and a... What the hell are you? A lemon?
Some of London's greatest...
Yes, and I can't shake the feeling that those disappearances
call
are
that
linked
an
to this
oval.
whole affair.
Shut up.
In any case, it's...
Good I...
Good eye. Nice. Alright. From here on forth, I'm going to be skipping a lot of dialogue. I think. I'll probably try summarizing it.
Following the clue in the letter, the professor and I set off.
I can't skip this, by the way.
What awaited us was one of the biggest mysteries we've ever encountered.
It's like a miniature anime in a DS game, and I think it was pretty astonishing to have this in a DS game, but I don't know. Detriment.
Somehow, a single letter had made its way back through time. And the sender, strange as it sounds, was me. The future me, that is. Little did we know that this letter would draw us into the strangest of situations.
Layton M. Preg. Oh my god. I'm enjoying myself a bit. I didn't know I had to click. My bad. Well, here we are in the clock shop. The letter mentioned should be here, around here somewhere, but where? It seems an idea. Time to consult the map that accompanied the letter. Here, Luke. See if you can't find the shop's location by yourself. Say no more, Professor. Is this a puzzle? It is a puzzle. 15. It's slightly more difficult. Below is the map to the clock shop that accompanied the letter from future Luke. Using the times on the side of the map as clues, find the shop. Draw a circle around the letter of the correct building and then tap submit. So these are in reference to directions, and I'm going to just start from here. Shut. I'm going to start from here, and I'm going to just follow directions. So 12 refers to north, 3 refers to east, and 9 left, 6 south. Yeah, west. 9 is west. So I'm assuming that we need to take every single turn possible. So 12. What? 3 east. 12 north. 9 west. Assuming we have to stop at every intersection. And 6 south. Is that true? I'm going to say fuck it.
Here's my answer.
Nice.
Phew, that's a relief.
Nice. You might be wondering, who the hell is giving you directions in clock things? And, you know, why isn't it, like, in relation to the person's, like, turning direction, or facing direction, I should say. Don't ask me. Moving? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so, just very inconspicuous things can just have, like, puzzles. So it's just worth clicking everything. Everything that has a detail to it, it's worth clicking. You will just hear a lot of clicking as ASMR. I hope you enjoy this. If I ever do make this a video, it probably will just have only the puzzles. Oh, they're bright eyes. I can tell from the looks in your faces that you're hankering to... Yeah, I'm not. Tap that car park. Nice. Just fell apart. Hint coins, willy-nilly. Hint coins are tucked over all over the place. Tap anything that looks fishy. Yep, and that's exactly another thing that I wanted to explain, but couldn't explain it properly. Because the puzzles and hint coins are kind of like one and the same, really. At least in the way you find them. Puzzle index. So unsolved puzzles can be reviewed in the puzzle index. Yep. Nice. Let's go look at this door. Nope. How about... Okay, I guess the sugar and cream or whatever. Yo, what up? A puzzle. Vito. You're looking for a clock shop, you say? Nah, I can't say I know of one around here. Alright, well, thanks just the same. Oh, wait just a moment. Thinking on it again, I might have passed a clock shop just the other day. Terrific. Do you remember where you saw it? That I'm not sure of. I have trouble remembering stuff like this when I have other things on my mind. Help me with this puzzle I've had on my brain. I might be able to recall where I saw that shop. You're in luck, sir. I happen to be a bit of a whiz when it comes to puzzles. Number 3. Bus scheduling. Oh, my bad. Bus scheduling. We're in Britain. We're in London. Obviously, I should be pronouncing it just like Brits. It takes you 1 hour to get to the office by bus. Your work takes 2 hours to complete, after which you catch the bus back home. Based on the departure times listed below, which bus, A, B, C, D, or E, should you take to work in order to minimize the wait for a ride home? What? So... I mean, we could brute force this, but we can also do this probably mathematically. I believe the departure times listed below. Should you take work in order? Which bus should you take in order? Departure times for the buses home are listed to the right. The bus is home. So do we need to take one 4 hours? So we just need to take one that's 4 hours before, so that we can time one for the departure to the bus. Right? Or am I thinking about this backwards? So I need to take it 4 hours after? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. The wording on this puzzle is a little sussy. I am not too sure. All I know is 1 hour to, and then 1 hour from is 2 hours, and then your work takes 2 hours to complete. But maybe we don't need to care about... Yeah, we don't need to care about the time it takes to get back home. The reason why is because we're trying to catch the bus back home. If we're trying to catch the bus back home, we don't care about that departure time. So we just need to care about the 3 hours that it takes to get to work and do our work. So based on that reasoning, what am I supposed to do? Should you take to work? Okay. So if we start at 4, we finish at 7. Seven is closest to 10:30. So hold on. 7 is closest to 10:30. 9 a.m. is 12 p.m. So 12 p.m. is closest to... It's not really close to anything, is it? I mean, it's close to this, right? Because 12 p.m. It's just like 5 hours. Like this isn't even a choice. B is not even a choice, unless if I'm misinterpreting it. In which case, oopsies. I don't know. 5:30 p.m. It's close to this, which is a 3-hour difference. This is a... So if this is... Ooh, wow, writing with a mouse is fucked up. Sorry. I will take my time writing this. If this is a 3-hour difference, and if this is 7 to 10:30, 3:30, 3... Wow, this is fucked up. Can I just, like, use Roman numerals instead? That might be a whole lot easier. That might be a whole lot easier. So if this is... Wow, this is not easier. Maybe it is. .3:30, 3:3, whatever. It looks like a 4:30, but whatever. We both know. We all know. So if this is 3:30 and this is 3 hours, so far C is in the lead. If if we take 6, we get 9 p.m. The one that's closest to is 12 a.m. Hoi yoi yoi. That's just 3 hours though. This is another 3 hours. 12 a.m. So it gets changed to, what, 3 a.m.? Is it E because it's closest to 5 a.m.? E is closest to 5 a.m. it seems. I think it's E.
How about this? No puzzle can stop
Yeah,
Layton's
that wording was
apprentice.
a little bit skeptical. Yeah, the wording's a little bit skeptical, but that's okay. It's also because the clock times are a little confusing to a lot of people. So it's kind of surprising that this was only 10 pick rats. It's actually extremely difficult for something that anybody could easily, like, trip over. Do we have any puzzles? Wait, hold on. I was kind of hoping this plant would have something. Yeah, let's just keep going. Another puzzle? Can't say I've ever seen you two whippersnapper. Yeah, whatever. Are you sure about that? I feel like we've met before. Oh, no. You must be thinking of someone else, but enough about that. I've got some juicy information you two might want to hear. Oh, if you were going to tell us about hint coins, there's no need to continue. The nice woman back there already gave us a full explanation. What? But explaining hint coins is just about the only time we ever get to chat. How would you let someone else give my speech? So, I guess what you're saying is that we have met before. I'm suddenly not feeling too hot. I'd better head home. Be seeing you fellas around. Nice. You're so charming. Yep. Puzzle for this door? I don't think puzzles in general are too common through tapping, but you know, you never know. You know, it was pretty obvious. It's the clock shop. Yeah, whatever, nerd. You never know when we need these hidden coins, so I'm just kind of picking them up as we go. Okay, let's go. Probably secret knock. Do we have a secret knock? This must be the place, Professor. Ah, finally. I'll get the door. It's locked. What seems to be the matter, Luke? The door's locked. Now how are we supposed to get in? Let me have a look. Ah, of course. It seems we need to solve a puzzle on this door to gain entrance. Number 5, the timepiece. 20 pick rats. It's pretty difficult then. You've arrived at the clock shop, but there doesn't seem to be a way to open the door. While you're looking for the doorknob, a voice from inside calls out. Press the panel with the timepiece. What panel do you press? Remember, you can only press one. Press the panel with the timepiece. You can only press one. Is this optical? Doesn't seem to be a way to open the door, but you can only press one panel. One panel. Is it... or the panel with the timepiece? This is an optical illusion? Well, whatever it is, it doesn't seem to be like any of the border pieces. Timepiece, huh? Now this is something I think is quite interesting, considering it is a mandatory puzzle to complete. Oh, I get it. Timepiece. See? Look, the hourglass. Look, hourglass. It is an optical, not really an illusion, it's really just an optical puzzle.
How about
Neat.
this?
Neat little puzzle.
I knew it!
If you look closely, you'll see an hourglass on the correct panel. Now, look, the door is opening. So cool. That did the trick. Get ourselves an anime. I wonder if there's anybody who's got this many clocks in their home. I wonder if it drives them mad, the ticking and talking. What the fuck? She blinked.
Huh? Look, over there!
What's this?
You'd think they'd see it the moment they stepped up, but... Oh, gracious. Customers. We haven't had any of those in ages. Welcome. Uh-huh. Good day to you, madam. You'll have to excuse us, but we're not actually here to shop. You see, I received a letter the other day pointing me here. A letter, you say? Let me have a look at it, dearie. Yes. There's no mistake here. Whoever sent you this wanted you to visit our little shop. So, you don't know the person who sent out this letter? Unfortunately, I can't say I do, but I do know who you are, Professor Layton. Oh, really? And how do you know the professor? Well, it's hard not to know a man who's in the paper so often, and I do so love my morning paper. I read it front to back every day, so of course I know the professor. Hey, did you hear that, Professor? Further proof that you're famous throughout all of London, even all the way out here. Hey now, what do you mean all the way out here? Just because we don't fancy living in sardine tin flats doesn't mean we're not centrally located. Still, it is quite a surprise to see the famous Professor Layton in the flesh. I'm going to need some proof before I believe you're not just some celebrity impersonator. Among Us. Number 6. Needling needles. 15 pick rats. Shouldn't be too difficult. It's so dark in the shop that I'm having trouble seeing these tiny needles in thread. Can you help me out of this jam, dearie? There are 2 threads, A and B. How many needles' eyes does thread A pass through? Okay. Well, I think this is a brute force method. This probably calls for a brute force method. Good one, mouse. I love using my mouse. It is super cool. Whee! This is not going to get very annoying. So we've got 1 eye. That was a mistake. I probably should have just circled it. Wow, I should have circled it. Stupid idiot doesn't know what he's doing. Actually, I should just blot it like this. So 1, 2. Is that going through here? Hold on. It is. 3. This is ridiculously big. Shush. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10? We can look through it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, final answer. Nice.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I am puzzling
Just
so good.
as I suspected.
So good. Oh yeah. Goes through 10 needles. Counting those needles sure is hard work. Maybe drawing it was just making it difficult for me to see. Well, I, for one, am thoroughly convinced. You certainly do live up to your reputation. So much for a puzzle, it's much more a counting thing than anything. But we do have to have our baby puzzles. This is mandatory to progress anyways, so... Wow, can you believe this clock? It certainly is impressive. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to work. Well, there's no shortage of ways to tell the time here. Oh, you just reminded me of a splendid puzzle, Luke. Number 7. What's the time? Analog clock fell off the wall and hit the floor so hard that all of the numbers popped off. What a mess. The clock also stopped working when it hit the ground, but even without the numbers, you can still tell exactly what time it fell. What time is the clock showing? Don't worry about AM and PM. Well, assuming that the clock just popped them all off, but if this is 12 and this is 11, how does that make any sense? Hmm? This must be deductive reasoning of some sort. So our options are, since they're exactly, well, a straight line, right? We can say it's either 12. Wow, this is really hard to see. Stop doing that. You can say this is like 12:30, or we can say this is 6 o'clock. We can say that this is... What are our other options? 1... 1... What's the opposite of 1? Shit. Uh-oh, I need a clock. I need a clock to refer to. Clock. 1:35? It could be 1:35, 2:40. Let's go down like this. 1:35. That is such beautiful writing. 2:40. And then we can just increment the minute hand by 5 minutes each and the hour hand by 1 hour each. So, with this in mind, what could it be? What time is the clock showing? Now, do we have any hints here, anywhere? Can we deduct any hints at all? Stopped working when it hit the ground, but even without the numbers, you can still tell exactly. Fell off the wall and hit the floor so hard that all of the numbers popped off. What a mess. Even without the numbers, you can still tell exactly what time it fell. I think my biggest issue is probably that these numbers are red herrings. This might be the first time I might have to like get a hint here. Pay close attention to where the hour and minute. Shut the frick. Shut your freaking mouth. Have you noticed exactly where the hour and minute hands are pointing? What time is it on an analog clock when the hour and minute hands are... I just... Fucking... These hints are the same! Awful hints. The hour and minute hands are each pointing straight at one of the hour arcs. Yes! Time must be right on an hour. The hour and minute hands are also in a straight line. So what time must it be? These hints are so worthless. Go ahead. Even if you don't own an analog clock, you can get the answer right away if you visualize the clock hands moving around as the hours go by. First, picture the hour and minute hands pointing straight up and overlapping at 12 o'clock. Now, as the hands move hour by hour, when is the one time when they end up pointing in a straight line? Isn't it multiple times, though, that they can point in a straight line? Am I wrong? Am I wrong that that this can happen multiple times? Is this just a weird assumption? Like, we're just assuming that this could be like 6 o'clock or 12:30? I have to assume that this is like some bullshit. 6 o'clock or 12:30, surely. This is not very good. This is actually one of the worst puzzles, I think. Maybe? 6 o'clock or 12:30. But the 12 is here, so can we assume that that's correct? I think we just have to assume that this is correct. Like, the general vicinity is that the numbers over here are all on top, right? On the top half. And with just like the slight variety here. In fact, we could probably make like a we could separate it into top half and bottom half. The top being hold on, I need a clock reference again. Sorry. The top half being 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. And 3, I guess. So... oh, shit. Top... so 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, and 3. So we can assume that because the majority is here, we can assume that the bottom is over here with that. That's a better way of solving the puzzle. This is a whole lot better solving the puzzle, I think. And with this, that means the minute hand is facing 12. So this is 6 o'clock. I think that was a better way and a cleaner way of demonstrating the puzzle. I could be wrong.
Here's my answer.
Nice, I was right. Yeah, the hints are
That's a relief.
awful. Once you notice exactly what I'm going to strangle you. I'm going to strangle you. That is such an awful puzzle. I'm glad I could come up with a more graceful solution. Any hint coins I can get so I can refund my coins? Because that puzzle was so awful. Alright, move on. Husband will be back soon, just have a look around the shop while you wait. Okay. Surely. Do you have a puzzle for me? Maybe? If I talk to you multiple times? No? Okay, we'll just have a look around. Yes! I've never seen such a wide variety of clocks in one place. Yes, and they're all extremely well made, but whoever built them must be... yes, however. Yes, and they're all extremely well made. Whoever built them must be tremendously talented. Really? How can you tell that just by looking at them? Oh, one gains an eye for these things with age, my boy. You know, I have a superb puzzle about clocks that seems particularly apropos. Care to try it? You bet I would, Professor. Number 8. The Odd Clock. Here's a numberless clock that some prankster has rotated an unknown amount. The clock is still running normally, though, and each colored circle on its face represents... Stop tripping over your words. Holy, the clock is still running normally, though, and each colored circle on its face represents an hour. Even without the numbers, you can still tell what time it is. Write down the exact hour. It doesn't matter whether it's AM or PM, but your answer should be in the form of XX o'clock. this has to be a fucking 12 o'clock thing. Because that's just about the only time the hour and the minute both meet. It has to be.
This one's as good as solved.
The doy. The doy.
I knew it!
Nicely done. Yes, the answer is 12 o'clock. The only time the hour and minute hands would overlap on a clock like this is 12 o'clock, though it's impossible to tell if it's noon or midnight. Yeah, well, that's the issue of a design like this. It's a red herring. Beautiful design. But, that puzzle is meant to be tricky for people who just pay attention to, like, maybe designs too much. It's meant to trip people up. What the fuck did I just click that gave me that? A little... what? Yeah. I think this is, very cool, but most of these puzzles are very evil, I think. Seriously? Really? Nothing? Okay. We'll move on. We've been here for quite some time now. Where are the other puzzles? I just had to trigger flag. Oh, I think I just heard the door. Someone's here. That must be my husband. Wait till you see the little gem I picked up today. Oh, my customers. Welcome back, dear. This here is Professor Layton. He tells me he has some business with the shop. Layton? You're Professor Layton? My apologies, I wasn't expecting you so soon. No apologies necessary, my good man. Oh, and allow me to introduce my apprentice. I'm the professor's apprentice, Luke. Nice to meet you, sir. Luke, you say? What it means to say is, those are some fine manners. Nice to meet you too, lad. The name's Cog. Tell me, Cog, you seem a bit flustered by our arrival. You certainly don't mean to impose. Oh, no, it's no imposition at all. It's just that I had instructions to show you our biggest clock in action upon your arrival. It certainly is quite a beauty. Pity it's not working. Yes, I'd planned to give her a tune-up before you stopped by, so you could see her in all her glory. Now that I'm getting on in age, I have trouble remembering to keep the old gal in good repair. To be honest, I can't recall where this last gear goes, and without it, I can't start up the clock with it for you. Well, it certainly makes sense why our arrival might have taken you off guard. Tell me, the papers say you're a learned man. Surely you can figure out where this gear goes, yes? Me? Well, I'd like to help, but I'm not a mechanical engineer, you see. Oh, at least give it a try. Don't you want to see our biggest clock in its full working splendor? I certainly do. Very well, I'll give it a shot. Neat. Number 9. Cog down. 25? Wow. Our hardest puzzle yet. Your turn is to make the top and bottom cogs turn clockwise. Alright? Immediately, let's start with this. Clockwise is this way. It is so thick. Clockwise is this way. This away. So, in order to do this, which extra cog... let's start from the top. Your task is to make the top and bottom cogs turn clockwise, as shown by the diagram. Yes, like this. As shown by the red arrows in the diagram. In order to do this, which extra cog should be inserted? A, B, or C? Which extra cog should be inserted? So which one is mandatory for making the move? So if this goes like this is moving it this way, which is causing this to move. Oh, oops. This way. So this goes down, this goes down. This goes this way. So if this is going up like this, right? Now A would have to go this way. Right? So if this is being pushed this way, this means this is going to be pushed this way. And if this is being pushed this way, it's pulling this over to the opposite side. A is incorrect. Hold on. A is incorrect. That causes the purple cog to go the wrong way. So we should take a look at the way B goes. So if this is being pulled this way, that means this is being pulled this way. If this is going up, this means this is going up in the opposite direction, causing this cog to move. B is perfectly fine. But you know, for fun, I think we should take a look at C. Let's take a look at C, right? So if this is going this way, okay, and this goes this way. I love drawing with a pencil. I love drawing with a mouse. This goes this way. Then this goes this way. Causing this to go this, right? And if this goes this way, it moves it the other way. So C is also wrong. So, by trial and error and brute forcing it, it's B. We need
That
B.
should do the trick.
Good puzzling.
Well, that's settled.
And there's an odd number of cogs between... there was a more graceful solution to this. There was this beautiful solution to this. There's an odd number of cogs between the top and bottom cogs, and those cogs will move in the same direction. Yeah, that's a very, very, very beautiful solution. I think I like that solution. That's probably a really, really, really good puzzle, honestly. In my opinion. That did the trick. You stay right here. I'll go start her up. Here goes. Oh, man. So cool.
Are you all right, Luke?
Yes, but that was quite a shake.
Huh?
I love how they stand there unflinching.
What is going on here?
And just where in the world are we?
This is what I kind of like about Professor Layton, though. It's not afraid to be a little bit of a dick about the puzzles. But, you know, that's just me. And I think that these puzzles, being that they're so, you know, flat and unmoving and not physics-based, they're so significantly different from, say, like a horror game puzzle. Because horror games are basically just puzzles with a chase. I said this last night when I was playing Repo, and maybe people might say, like, Fusha, you are a coward, or something. And I'm like, I just don't feel like playing baby puzzles. Hey, the door just slammed behind us, and now it's locked. Well, that's not very polite. It does appear that we've been shut out. And why does everything look so different out here than just a few moments ago? I honestly don't know. But seeing as we can't get into the clock shop right now, why don't we take a look around the area? Yep, we time traveled. Okay. Okay. No puzzle. We can't just, like, puzzle our way back in. You'd think this, like, Mirage-type, like, background would definitely get at least one hint coin. But, no. Alright. Maybe, like, floor? Nah. The bucket. I should have clicked the bucket! Fuck! Oi, be careful around these parts. We're doing quite a bit of construction here, you see. Goodness, you certainly do work quickly. I don't recall seeing any of this when I last passed through. When did you start work here? That's a good question. But it's been about a year. We haven't got much done. It's shorthanded. A year? Come on, quit messing with us. Curious. I'm positive there was no construction at all going on when I walked by a short while ago. No construction at all? Look, I know progress hasn't been speedy, but I'm doing the best I can, friend. So if we're gonna make it fun, beat it, will you? I'm busy here. I'm sure you're right, Professor. There wasn't any construction going on here before. Bucket. Bucket. I know London like the back of my hand, but this area feels quite foreign to me. How odd. Air seems quite stagnant. Door. Oh, it looks like this door is unlocked. Interesting. Let's duck in for a moment. Did I accidentally progress? Oh, puzzle. Hey there. Oh, hello. What can I help you with? Never mind, it's nothing really. Oh, don't run away. It gets so lonely around here without anyone to talk to. Oh, is that so? I appreciate your concern, lad. Not many youngsters would stop to listen to an old man's problems. Here's a little something for your kindness. Huh? Number 10. What day is it? 1. Even though we're constantly passing through time, sometimes it can be difficult to think about the way time flows. If yesterday's day after tomorrow is Sunday, what day is tomorrow's day after what day is tomorrow's day before yesterday? Okay. So if yesterday's day after tomorrow, what? Final answer Wednesday. Okay, so the word terminology, I think the most graceful solution is to put this in mathematical terms. So if yesterday equals -1, and after is +1, and tomorrow is +1, right? So -1 + 1 + 1 is Sunday. So we have if tomorrow, I guess, is +1, or my bad, if tomorrow is Sunday, then is it Saturday? What day is, so I guess we're starting at Saturday. What day is tomorrow's day before yesterday? So +1, -1, -1. This is also assuming that I'm doing the math correctly, right? Like, what day is tomorrow's day before yesterday? Is it Thursday? Or is it Friday? Eh? If yesterday's after tomorrow is Sunday. If yesterday's day after tomorrow. Well, we can also do it like brute force as well. If yesterday's day after tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, we can break it up into segments. So the day after tomorrow, say we were starting at Wednesday. The day after tomorrow is Friday, right? And if yesterday's day after tomorrow, so that means -1, right? We can always just look at it like that. But I just look at it mathematically because that's cool. So I guess in this case, is it right to do that? Should they say that? Tomorrow is Sunday. Day after tomorrow. this then. Blue's yesterday and black is today. So if blue is Sunday, that means today is Saturday. See? With that, even with our little math math solution, it still worked. So what day is tomorrow's day? The day before yesterday. Day before. So we can think about it like this. Assuming that it's Saturday. Assuming that we're correct. This is all assuming that we're correct. Day before yesterday. So it's Thursday, right? But tomorrow is day before yesterday. So, it should be Friday. This is assuming that we're correct. This is assuming that it's Saturday that we're doing this on. It should be Friday. The wording is probably meant to be as confusing as possible, but this is probably the answer.
How about this?
Yep,
Phew,
just a little bit of
that's a
math.
relief.
And we brute forced it just to make sure that we were right. Friday's the correct answer. It's easy to figure out once you break it down. Yesterday's day after tomorrow is Sunday, which means tomorrow must be Sunday, and today is Saturday. Therefore, tomorrow's Sunday's day before yesterday is Friday. My bad. Therefore, tomorrow's Sunday's day before yesterday is Friday. That's the better way of reading it, sorry. Just a little bit of math. And it's not even particularly difficult math. Clever lad like you deserves a present. It's a combination of math and being able to read, or being able to separate certain phrases, I guess. Oh, what's this? A picture book. The very definition of fun. Hey! Oh, well, I'm a bit old for picture books in case you didn't notice. Or normal picture books, sure, but this one's special, see? Special how? Well, if you open it, you'll notice that. No. Thanks. Picture book minigame. Nice. You got a plum tree sticker for picture book 1. You got a boot sticker. And a man sticker. Manslave. Manslave. That's what I can just think of. That's all I think of. Manslave. Maybe the lights? Ceiling fan? Yep, ceiling fan. Plants? Chairs. The notes. Hot chocolate, huh? Oh man, a hot chocolate sounds so good. So good. I'm chalky. I'm chocolating it. So good. Welcome, sirs. Please, make yourselves at home. Oh my. That hat of yours. Good day, madam. This is certainly a charming cafe you have here. Tell me, when did you go into business? Go into business? Well, I've been running the place for 2 or 3 years. But the cafe itself has been around for much longer. Must be coming up on 50 at this point. I see. I have just one more question, if you don't mind. I stopped by earlier and noticed your business was closed. Why wait until evening to open your doors? Closed? You sure you came by here? I open this place up every day, bright and early. It doesn't really get busy until later on. But, what can you do? Oh, since you seem like a nice enough fella, let me give you a tip. Who's the hat? My hat? Why would I do that? I'd rather not go into details, but let's just say a hat like that could get you into trouble. Damn. Do you have any puzzles? Yep. Okay. We can't go any deeper. Oh. Holy Stilton on a stick. Great Cheshire on a chimney. Are you... Nah, it couldn't be. I'm sorry, have we met before? Whew, I thought I was in real trouble when I saw that hat of yours. But it's clear you ain't who I thought you were. So it seems we got nothing to talk about. Beat it. Okay. Surprisingly, maybe unsurprisingly, we're being threatened. Oh wait, I have an idea about what happened. We must have left the clock shop from a different exit, so we're probably taking a different route away from the shop. No, that can't be right. Think back to when we left the shop, Luke. We left through the same door that we used to enter the shop. Of that, I am sure. Yes, I suppose you're right, Professor. But what else could explain this change of scenery? We time traveled? Perhaps our surroundings will shed some light on things. Let's investigate the vicinity a bit more. New characters. They all look all scrunkly. I know. Oh, B. This place is a mess. That droopy flower even has a bug swarming around it. Ah, hold it right there, sonny boy. I wouldn't go bad-mouthing that blossom if I were you. Ah, why is someone lurking in the shadows? Simple. Because wherever there are lost puzzles, there I am. Even if it means standing in the dark. Freak. Oh, it's you. Have we met before? No? Well then, allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands the beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton. Beautiful? Well, I guess you look pretty good for your age. Watch your words, Luke. After all, we don't want to offend the lady, do we? You ever notice how many mysteries there are in the world? How many puzzles? Puzzles that tease your brain, puzzles that bend your mind. Puzzles that just plain frustrate the heck out of you. Certainly. Well, every puzzle you pass over or leave unsolved has got to go somewhere, right? Where do they go, you ask? Well, they come to stay with me. I had a feeling that was where you were going with this. Or, I suppose I should say, they used to all come to stay with me. That's about to change. What? You might not be able to tell from my looks, but I'm no spring chicken. Truth be told, I'm getting tired. Oh. I think I've earned my turn. Giant vat of jam. As for the debonair, I concur with my friend here. Don't fret, I'll make sure you're taken care of. How? Lost a few puzzles? Come back here. Have I lost any puzzles? I think a cool thing about this game is that you can play it one-handed. Because I'm just kind of sitting on my other hand. Because it is kind of cold. Talk to our lanky friend here. What? What is it? I didn't do anything. I swear, I know nothing. Are you alright, sir? You're dripping with perspiration. I suggest a calming cup of tea. I apologize for the sweat, sir. I'll get on that tea right away. Ah! Wow, he sure took off in a hurry. Have you noticed that a lot of people have been acting awfully nervous around you? I certainly have, though I can't understand why. My hat in particular seems to make many of the people we've met feel uncomfortable. I don't know why anyone would be afraid of you or your hat. There's a really heart-wrenching story about the hat. That's spoilers. I recommend people look into maybe playing more Professor Layton if this isn't enough for you, or maybe just reviewing the lore if you've already watched Professor Layton. It's super good. Scared people. What happened to the bus stop? It's in shambles. Yes, it looks like it's a puzzle. Well? I don't understand this at all. What do you mean? The sign says that the service on this line has been discontinued. Given the appearance of this bus stop, I don't doubt it. Yes, but here's the strange part. The day on this notice is 5 years in the future. What? Luke, let me have a look at that. Professor, I just had a sudden thought. Could we possibly have traveled to the future? It's true that we've encountered much here to suggest we're no longer the legend we know. Just the same, I believe it's a bit early to leap to that conclusion, Luke. Let's see what else we can find out by exploring this strange place. Where did you come from? You there in the tall hat. You wouldn't happen to be Professor Layton, would you? I am indeed, and who might you be, sir? That's not important right now. Here's what is important. I have an urgent letter for you. But before I go hand it over, I need to verify your identity. I've got a puzzle here picked out for just that purpose, so get to solving. So, number 11. The Professor's Hat. This is probably the most difficult that we've come across. Oh. You can rotate or flip the blocks. Tap and hold the corner of a piece, then slide it in the circle. I'm not very good at these types of puzzles. I feel like this is very nasty for me. Maybe? That's not good. Well, that is not good at all. This is already bad. I am not good at these types of puzzles. These puzzles are my nemesis. I think getting the more difficult ones fitted would be the easiest. That's what I figure, at least. Oh man, this is awful for me. My nemesis. I hate physical puzzles. I cannot for the life of me do this. I'm like a child. I'm a child before these puzzles. Wow. Fuck me in the ass. Oh. God. I need more logic puzzles. Logic puzzles are just so much better for me. This seems to fit here. Oops. Boom. Oh my god. We'll just have to brute force this one. It's wrong. Oh, I can flip? How do I flip? Sorry, how do I flip? I like that. Sorry, I wasn't reading hard. This doesn't work. We need to find a way to get this in, so... But it's so hard. Because there's not enough space. I've really limited my solutions here. Like, see that? I've really limited it. Wowie, yowie. Wowie, zowie. You ever just wowie zowie and then fucking want to die? Because that's me right now. I just want to fucking die. Oi. Reset. Oh my goodness. No, don't flip. Sure, maybe this was... No! Puzzle hard. Puzzle too hard. One of these has to go here somewhere, but I don't know which one goes where. I'm like a baby. I'm but an infant before this. Here? Maybe? Fuck. God. Maybe this isn't correct. Shut up. If we have any artists, please draw me drooling with like I'm teething like my blocks. But like draw me as like a grown man, but like I'm biting on my blocks. Please draw me as a teething infant. Are you into that shit? No, I'm just saying I'm fucking retarded. I wish I wasn't so fucking retarded. God. Jesus. Surely this will work. I'm getting some deja vu. Can I... It's already game over because I keep sealing it off with a 4-wide. These 4-wides are such annoying pieces of shit. Ah, yes. You see that shape, that fits, obviously. You see that? Perfect. Mwah. Oh yeah, yo yeah, yo yeah. Yeah, yo yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, yo. This is a problematic shape. We should probably get this one sorted out real quick. Fuck you. Oh, fuck you. I wanna die, 'cause this puzzle makes me wanna die. It's not my fault. Shit! So close. Beep boop. Boop beep boop. Isn't that funny? If I just do the same thing over and over, something will change. Said nobody. Let's try this, because I haven't tried it. I think I'm already wrong, considering that this is atrociously out of place. So that's like atrociously out of place. There's like nothing that can go in there. I think the only way I can see this working is if I like... Can I flip this? So, like do something like this. I think the red needs to be on the ceiling. And that's like non-negotiable. But now it's figuring out, where do you even put this? And people are gonna be like, up your ass! And I'm like, nah, you got me. You're certainly a creative individual, wise and well versed in the arts of telling me to shove things up my ass. Don't think I won't. I will. Because you like it? No, it's because I think it's funny, dummy. He likes it. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you with my hammers. And you're going to be... Oh, damn. That's crazy. Actually, you won't be like that. You're going to be like, I'm dead. And I'm like playing with my blocks still because I'm blocking it. Oh yeah, so good. Surely this will work. No! It doesn't work. Oh, this fucked up piece is the bane of my existence. Couldn't you be less fucked up in your birth? Who made you? Why are you like this? Oh my god, I hate you so much. Okay, so the fucked up piece needs to go first. We need to find out where this goes because it's clearly causing me some level of distress and grief. We can put these together or any of these together if we really have some issue with like maybe we can do that. That's not it. It's close. It's not it though. We have to also account for the fact that every other piece needs to fit. But, you know, that's just... That's life. Oh, hi, Mark. Sleep. Shit. Dude, I don't want to fucking put this back here, but it feels like I just have to put this down here. Every time this happens, I always have to put this down here, and I'm like, oh, whoa, you know? God. Flip the piece! I flipped the pig. Wait, it works. Whoa.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I hate block puzzles, I hate block puzzles, I hate block puzzles, I hate block puzzles.
Well, that's settled.
This alone took 10 minutes? Nice. 10 minutes of me ranting to myself about how much I hate block puzzles and how fucking stupid I am. God. Let's see what it says.
Professor, if you're reading this, it means you've made it safely to my time.
That's a little too timely, if you ask me. He's probably watching us from
I
somewhere.
can hardly wait to see you again. I wish to enlist your help in freeing this town from the tragedy that has befallen it. But first, I'm sure you'll want some proof that you're actually in the future.
Like you're listening into us.
I've thought long and hard about the best way of convincing you.
Oh yeah? I've also got something else that's long enough.
Make your way through town to the address below. Room 312, Green Hospital, 123 Auckland Lane.
That is such a fucking scammer-like address. 123312. Nice. Good address. I love it. Nice. Find a way to get around town. Hey, you. Excuse me, we're trying to get to the Auckland Lane, but the bus doesn't seem to run there anymore. Alright about that. Those buses were already shut down when I moved to the city 2 years ago. 2 years ago, but the sign says the buses won't stop running for another 5 years. 5 years ago, no, the math is right. Puzzles. Thank you for your assistance, madam. Tourists? Us? So, I don't... I should have listened to her because I don't know where this is. She said down the lane, right? Here we go. I'm late. Oh, here's the girl that has a crush on Luke. I remember this girl. I'm so sorry, I didn't see you there. Are you okay? Ouch, I skipped my knee, but if you give her a kiss, it would make it all better. Huh? Great, then pucker up. Smoochy, smoochy, smoochy. What? No! Stay back, don't come any closer. Luke, watch your tone. Remember, a gentleman always remains kind when conversing with a lady. Oh, your name is Fluke. What a charming name. So very whimsical. Alright, I have to go right now, but let's rendezvous later, Dreamboat. Actually, miss, my name is... Oh. She ran off. What an unusual young lady. That's a nice way of putting it, Professor. Eggman's daughter. Egg girl. Bzz, incorrect. So we aren't on Southern Street? Ding ding ding. Now you're in the neighborhood. The neighborhood of correct, that is. Professor, I'm having a hard time making heads or tails of what this boy is saying. He's trying to help, Luke. You just need to go about asking it a different way. Here, watch. Hello there, young man. Tell me, is Southern Street east of here? Ding ding ding. Correct. And there's a hotel located there, yes? Ding ding ding. Correct again. Just look for the building with white walls up ahead. Thank you. Alright, Luke. Unless our friend here is mistaken, we should head east to reach our destination. If you say so, Professor. This guy's a good kid. I wonder if he's got any puzzles for us. Alright, he doesn't. Maybe not yet, or who knows. So many sussy things, and I can't seem to find any coins. Ladybug? Nice. Okay. Start with the sussy man.
Oh, you did not just try to talk to me. Do I look like I want to talk?
I'm terribly sorry, I was only...
You've got some nerve wearing that hat, you do. Yeah, nerve, but no brains.
What's wrong with my hat? Do I look like I'm talking to you, Pipsqueak? No, I'm talking about your pal with a big hat over there. Me? Well, I don't see anything wrong with my hat either, sir.
Listen to you, I don't see anything wrong with my hat. It's like you want me to rearrange your face. That's it. It's time to teach you a lesson. Solve this puzzle.
Follow the arrows. This puzzle is worth 30 pick rats. Another extremely difficult puzzle. Puzzle is super easy. All you have to do is place each of the 7 cards 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 plus and equals into the square that it's one more thing. The equation created look at the cards is valid. What? Huh? Sorry. Excuse me? I feel like maybe they gave up on puzzle making. Did they just give up? I mean, but if the equation just has to make sense, does it mean that these arrows are kind of like a... Yeah, these arrows are all fake. 30 plus 4, 412. Yes, 3 plus 412. So what I want to do is not this. So into square that's arrow pointing to I think the equation created the cards has to be valid. I do remember hearing about this puzzle a lot, but I think the answer is almost always going to be 21, if I'm correct. Ooh, you can flip these. What? Why? Okay. So we have... well, the ability to flip them, but... we can subtract with this. See this? Now we can subtract. Cool and all, but... does that get us anything? 54 minus 32. That's 22. Shit. 54 minus 52? Minus 43, maybe? Right? Oh, wait, I don't have any numbers because I'm using the 1 as a minus sign. Lol. Lol, genius. 1... So maybe we just stick to the addition, maybe. We want to make simple numbers, though. Small, simple numbers. If we make small, simple numbers, that might be best. But the issue with that is, how do you manage to do that? I wonder if there's an elegant solution to this. Yeah, this just kind of just makes me want to believe that there is a solution, but only for subtraction. Like, why else would there be a flip feature that I am currently fighting? Equation created by the cards has to be valid. The second number can't be one digit. If it's one digit, then we have to carry over an extra, and we don't have any dupes. There has to be a simple one. But I do feel like that the answer is 12, or 21, I should say. It's almost always been 21, isn't it? Somehow we gotta make... Do we just have to trial and error this? Sorry, what? I think we just need something that we can get to, like... Like 21 plus 5, or something plus... Sorry, did I get that right? I'm not too sure. Maybe it's like... What if it's like something as ridiculous as, I don't know... All I know is that this has to be like this. But if the plus and equal signs are correct, then is it? No, I think it has to be 2 digits. What could it be? Yeah, I just don't have a solution here, do I? What is the elegant solution? The primary issue with adding 5 is that it will never add to any of the numbers that I have currently. Like, literally never. So the number must be over here. Must be on the left or the right side, not the middle. We can add 2, which is a safe one. These are safe numbers, I think, but again, with the adding of these things, we'd have to carry over the 1, which is a problem in and of itself. If it were like a 9, maybe, like if we had a 9, we could probably carry that over, but we don't have a 9. That's a problem, isn't it? Again, if it were subtraction, because if it were subtraction, we could stay within this bound. But then what could the plus sign be, right? What's the plus sign? What would the plus sign even mean? It doesn't make any like mathematical equation, so making a minus doesn't actually have an answer to it. Use the cards into the square that its arrow is pointed to. Make sure they get the order correct. Okay, let's look back then. If everything is to be as believed, let's just take a look. It's probably exactly what I thought. Like rotate the 1, because it's like really, like literally in the middle. Yep, of course. Yeah. I was just
I've got a good
overcomplicating things.
feeling about this one.
I was overcomplicating things, that's my bad.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Yup. I had all the pieces, it's just I wasn't smarter than I look, more like dumber than I look. Good day, young lady. Can you tell us if this building here is a hotel? Oh, good day, gentlemen. If you're looking for a hotel, great place. Honor of staying with us? Neat. Welcome to Hotel Duke, one of London's finest and most esteemed establishments. Oh, hello again. What do you mean, oh, hello again? She went in. I ran ahead and took the liberty of preparing a suite for you two. May I help you with your bags? Oh, well, that was nice of you and all, but we just wanted to ask directions to the railway station. Perhaps you might reconsider staying with us. You are tourists here, are you not? As you can see, Hotel Duke is centrally located. Stay with us and you'll spend less time traveling and more time having fun in the city. You do make a compelling argument, young lady. Location is everything. We'll take a room and directions to the closest underground railway station, if you please. Please, sir, none of that young lady stuff. Please, call me Becky. Oh, and could I... Next, puzzle. Notice me. Hello. You'll have to forgive me. I didn't even see you two come in. Welcome to Hotel Duke. Home of exemplary service and world's best breakfast. I am Margaret, the hotel manager. Should you need anything, please don't hesitate to let me know. Lunch and dinner, are those the world's best as well? It seems we have a little going on here. Rest easy, young man. For lunch, we offer sandwiches on fresh baked pillowy soft bread. If you enjoy a good roast, I suggest you order in for dinner, as ours is the best in the city. You know, Professor, I've changed my mind. I quite like this place. Let's stay here. Yes, our sandwiches tend to have that effect on people now. If I could just... Oh dear. What's wrong? I've got 4 pens here, but I think only one of them has any ink in it. Pick the pen. Now the solution here is just use all of them and see if they have ink. Only one of the 4 pens shown below actually works. Here are some clues to help you to identify it. All 4 pens currently have the wrong colored caps. That's just a statement, that doesn't help us. When assembled correctly, all 4 pens have one white section. So... Oh, skin color. So... This goes here. The working pen is to the left of the one that should have the green cap. I mean, it doesn't say anything about, like having repetitive colors. All we know is that C is wrong. All 4 pens currently have the wrong colored caps. So they're all currently wrong colored. Oh, I see. Sorry. So I should not have done that. Actually, I should have. Yeah, the C is effectively just gone. Yeah, no. It's because you can't use this because of the white section clause. The white section clause is preventing me from doing anything more. But the primary issue here is that this is blue and this is blue. Meaning that regardless of what happens, one of the pens will have the wrong colored cap. All 4 pens. The working pen is to the left of the one that should have the green cap. Left of the one that should have the green cap. Is it? Well, if we can just use, like, I don't know, say matching characteristics, these two have blue or have white. So maybe these are both. Oh man. So if this goes here, then maybe perhaps this goes here, and, well, this goes here. Optionally, we can just say this goes here and this goes here, and then this can swap, you know? And whichever the case, that would mean that green would have to go here. And the working pen is to the left of the one, so it should be A, right? Like, if we're just matching characteristics, it should just be A.
Here's my answer.
I have no idea then.
I don't know what to say.
No, my pick rats. Yeah, I have no idea what the solution could be. This one will probably just tell me how C is useless. Probably. For starters, remember that the working pen is left of the one that should have the green cap. There are 3 possible arrangements for which this can be true. Yeah, it can only be the left, so it's either B, C, or D. Or, I mean, the green one can only be B, C, or D. But that's kind of useless. When assembled correctly, all 4 pens have one white section. The only one without a white section currently is... Only pen without a white section currently is C. So you know that see, there you go. There's that one out of the way. From hints 1 and 2, you know that the correct order of caps can be either blue, green, white, blue, or blue, blue, white, green. Oh. Okay. So if this is C, and if these 2 must be green, or these 3 must be green, we'd know that the combination must be... It must be, what? All we know is this is what, and one of these must be green. They must be green. And A wasn't right, so it has to be C. Yeah, A wasn't right, and it must be C. I think this one was a pretty interesting puzzle, but I kind of want to know what the super hint is. Right, blue can't be the correct order. Pen D would have... Oh, so this explains why I'm wrong. Pen D would have the same color cap that it started with. This would violate the puzzle's first clue. Sorry, what? So the option has to be blue, blue, white, green. Yeah, these the thing is that it's interesting because I should have easily noticed that the first clue was immediately telling us to move these caps over here, but I didn't do that. Because I thought maybe you could just, maybe it was like you could just replace it, you know? Maybe the color doesn't actually matter, maybe it's a red herring, but no. Pretty good puzzle. I'm just a dickhead. It's a pretty good puzzle.
This one's as good as solved. Phew, that's a relief.
Incredible. Pen C is correct. Any of these clocks? Lights? Nope. Clocks? A bell. Teddy bear. Flowers. Ornaments? Yep. These intricate... It's not ornaments, it's, what do you call them? I wouldn't know what they call them. Becky. I'll be showing you to your quarters now, Professor Layton. My name is Becky. Should you need anything, don't hesitate to call on me. We know your name, Becky. You gave it to us earlier, and I'm Luke. Shh, my granny's a stickler for formal service. I need to stay polite while we're in earshot. What? Lucky Ducks totally scored. Did you hear that, Professor? We lucked out. Or if you have to have a salesperson tell you that you lucked out, you didn't really luck out. Yeah, though I guess it's not really luck now that I think about it. See, ever since we moved to the hotels in this new location, we haven't had a single guest. Except that Duke used to be located somewhere else. Kind of a sensitive subject, so I'd rather not talk about it anymore. I hope you understand. See, it was really something the way you solved that puzzle my granny threw you. Yeah, I'm pretty big on puzzles. Me too, tell you what, solve a puzzle for me and I'll tell you too how to get to the railway section. Or station. Number 14. Find the station. A woman is looking for a subway station, but the map she has is missing the station's location. However, the map does have one hint written on the back. To get from the flower shop to the subway station, we make the path that students take from school to the library. School to the library? Smaller squares are buildings. So these are buildings. Pencil icon denotes the school, while the book icon denotes the library. Maybe the path that the students take from school to the library. Well, if the library is over here, then would the easiest route just be either, like, left or right? Hmm? What is this? Smaller squares or buildings. Makes you wonder. So, the obvious idea there is you pass by the station. There is an obvious passing. So, let's see. Solution 1. Go through here. Or here, or here, or, you know, here, or here, or here. You can always do that. Or, you know, go through here. The issue here is you never want to go here. You never want to go right. Going right is not necessary. And yeah, that's not necessary. It really does just reduce it to just these options. So then knowing this, which path do they take? Not so great if you ask me, I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the little icons. Like, what is this? Okay, that works apparently. So, what happens if... Yeah, I'm not a fan of this puzzle. This one's like a little weird. I don't think it could be... I don't think it could be like this curved thing. I think it's the path of least resistance. Because, like, why would you take such winding turns? That doesn't make any sense. So, for me, if I were the students, I'd just go like this, and I would just say that this is it, and this is wrong, and this might be correct. Like, you can just go through here and then here, you know? But this is incorrect. This is incorrect no matter what. So it's a 50-50 chance, really, I think. Smaller squares of buildings. That's icon denotes circle station of the subway station. This can't be it. Let's just clean this up. So, which path should it be? Is there a logical way to do this? Is there a way to look at this? Or is this just like a 50-50 coin flip? Okay, I had to leave Discord, sorry. Because it was, there was nobody joining anyways. I don't know, I think this has to be it, because that doesn't look like... I don't think the icons can overlap, but... it could just be me. Surely.
This one's as good as solved.
Bruh.
I guess it's back to the drawing board.
Well, what route is there? What route is there? What? Is it this? Get from the flower shop to the subway station. Oh. I'm a fucking idiot. I didn't read the first sentence. My brain didn't read the first sentence. Flower shop to the subway station. Mimic the path that the students take from the school to the library. Oh god. Left. Down, left, down. But we can't go down, can we? Oh man. This is a whole lot interesting actually now that I think about it. This is interesting. How do you do this? What? Okay, so your first, or whatever, your first movement doesn't count, it seems. Because otherwise you'd have an issue with the puzzle. So we can go left. Down, down? That doesn't make any sense, does it? Or does it? I don't know. Left. Down. Down. That doesn't get us to anywhere, does it? How would they do this? What is the solution? I can't seem to understand it. It seems regardless of what you do, you need to go down, but that would kind of have to insinuate that I start here then. How does that work? Is this in relation to the facing direction? Say you're facing this way. You exit the building this way, right? That means that this is west, this is east. Okay. But if you exit the building this way, that means this is west and this is east. This must be the direction puzzle that I was talking about. God. This is a little fucking awful. Just a little bit. West, west. East. West. So it was west, west. Yeah, I don't know why I'm choosing to do this like this. Can we do that here? Exit out here. West. West. East. can't be that. That is not a viable solution. So if we want to do it like this, because it doesn't lead us to a building, does it? Leads us to this building, but does that count? Would that count? I guess the final step would be, say, west, north. Yeah, it just leads into here. That's not really a viable solution. Assuming that the end destination is the library, or the end destination is the subway station, then the subway station can't be on the way there. Subway station cannot be on the way there, so west, west, east, north is... or west, west, east, west, west, north is not true. This is a false path. So what if... west, north, west, north, north. So west, north. What is this? West? West, northwest. North. North. How would that translate? So... that's a possible solution. I'm willing to just call it there.
Here's my answer.
Nice.
Phew, that's a relief.
Yep, and it's exactly the solution I came up with. Only start at the flower shop, you may end up with a map above. There are a couple of other routes. That is a tricky one. Again, still perfectly viable if it wasn't for the fact that the first puzzle that we had, or the second puzzle we had, or something, had the same kind of issue, but without the facing direction. Sorry, I pressed space there. With the tower. I think I want to do one more puzzle before I leave this off for a different time. But this has been really fun, I think. Great, another puzzle. Box of matches. Oh, it's match puzzles. Yeah, we got a lot of match puzzles in Professor Layton. Two people shown below are talking about how many boxes of matches there are. The person on top, A, is looking down from above, and the person B is looking at them from the side. How many boxes are there? Or at most, how many boxes are there? At most... well, this should be simple enough. This could be 2, and if everything here is 2, that's the most, and this has to be 3, and this has to be 1, these both have to be 1, and everything can be 2. The guy who's looking at the side here is the most important. So, if they're all 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, so this at most is 6 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2, 4, 6, 8. So that adds up to 19. It has to be 19. I kind of want another puzzle that isn't...
This one's as good as solved.
Eh? Wrong?
I guess it's back to the drawing board.
Wait, hold on, what? Sorry, there's something I didn't pick up then. Was I reading this correctly? What? Am I really? Did I misread this? If this is a stack of 2, and the boxes behind this are... Oh, I didn't count all the configurations, did I? Oh, I didn't count all the configurations that, like the highest number configuration. So, the best way to do this would be... Okay, yeah, no, that was my bad. It's actually a whole lot. It's still simple. It's just I jumped to conclusions. So if it's from this side is 19. So we can erase this and call this 19. But let's see, what if we look at it from this side? Like, this is 2, and then this is 3, and this is 1, and this is 2. Good 2. So 4, 9, 3, 16, and 20. So this is 20 from this side, right? 26. Nice. Good one. I love my mouse. I love my mouse. Yeah. I just got way too fucking antsy about answering it. Alright. Then we can see it from above. Let's see what's above. So this start should be 2, 3, 1, and 2. So this is 8, 6, should be 15, and then this should be 21. So from up here is 21. That looks like a 22. I know. Epic. 19, 20, 21. And if this is 2, so this is 4. So 4, 8, 17, 20. And so then right side is 20. So the most we can have is 21. This should be correct now.
Here's my answer. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Nice. They don't even tell you the facing direction either. Neat. Is there any other puzzle here? You'd think that the floor would have more, but... Nice. Okay. I think that should be it. Kind of wanted one more, like, actually difficult puzzle. One that would keep me, like, kind of stuck. Toy cars. She's looking down on me. Or Luke. Oh, toy car minigame. Alright, please one more puzzle. Didn't I tell you not to talk to me? Didn't I? Get out of my sight. Okay. Be a dickhead, sure. Why not? Hi there, you're Max, right? Ding ding ding. That's correct, but how do you know my name? Becky told us who you were. Bzz. Invalid answer, so bossy Becky sent you. You must be staying at her hotel. Ding. Yes, we are. Tell me, is that the arcade back through that arch? And does that arcade lead to the station? Ding ding ding. Yep, that's the arcade. If you walk all the way through, you'll hit a big street. That street is called Flatstone Street. The subway station is on the north edge of the Flatstone Street. Okay. Hey, another thug. Sure, this guy has like a decent puzzle that I can be satisfied with. Number 16, what day is it? Another one. Another wording issue. If 7 days after 70 days ago was Sunday, days ago was past, so 70, so minus 70. Ooh, good zero, asshole. So minus 70. 7 days after, so plus 7. 7 days. 70 plus 7. Well, it's Sunday still. Sunday was Sunday. 7 days before 70 days from today, it's Sunday. What? 7 days before 70 days from today is what day of the week. It's Sunday. Because there's 7 days in the week.
This one's as good as solved.
What? What?
Phew, that's a relief.
Get this out of my face. Get this out of my face. Uh-huh. Number 17, the messy note. RHB. It seems you need to enter a number to open the door. The only clue you have is a hastily written note from a woman known for her poor handwriting. So, what's the number? What the fuck? What? One, two. One, 4, 1, 3. How many digits? 3. 1, 2. Oh, so it's 2, 4, 3. Is it 2, 4, 3? Why are these creases here? If there are any other numbers that it could not be 5, 6, 7, because there's not enough, like, how do I say, horizontal lines. Nice. Even the game is making fun of my writing. It's gotta be 2, 4, 3, right?
That should do the trick.
Nope. Wrong. Good one.
I must have overlooked something.
Try again. I'm about to lose 10 points on this. 3 points. Okay. Then I have no idea. I could not. It's not 2, 4, 3 then. What could it be? What could it be? 2. Is that an equal sign? Is this like a math? Am I being forced to do math here? Arithmetics? Could be 4, could be 1, 2, 4, 2. What do they mean? What do they mean? What do they mean? What could this mean? What could this mean? Bum, 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 bum. Is there an elegant solution to this that I'm missing? Because it just looks like 2, 4, 3. What if it's referring to the number of the letter in the alphabet? That would be fucked up for a Japanese game now, wouldn't it? What number is R? 18. Excellent. Yeah, I don't think so. Because H would be like 8 or something, and B would be 2. Wait, hold on, what number is H? Yeah, 8. I was right. Yeah, I don't know. This is a head scratcher, that's for sure, because I don't know. What could it be? I'm gonna see if I can get 2 people to participate in this. This is difficult. All right. What if I turn it on its side? Turn it upside down, maybe? 4 doesn't have an upside down counterpart, but 2 kind of does. Is it maybe 8, 4, 5 maybe? I'm spinning I'm like flipping myself. That's not a 5. Maybe it's in relation to this number of strokes. I'm thinking it's in relation to the number of strokes. If it's 1, 2, the first one should be 2, and this one should be 1, 2, 3. So 2, 3, and then 1, 2. So 2, 3, 2. If it's in relation to the strokes, it's 2, 3, 2, isn't it? So Zenith says, try 311, and his reasoning for that was, it's because it's hastily written and has poor handwriting, so it only accepts 3 digits. He's going to go for the last 3 digits in the note. So he must be seeing that, he must be seeing these as 3, 1, 1. That's the only way I can see that. Orientation of the page looks like it's meant to be read as is, from left to right. It's a piece of scrap paper. I mean, orientation doesn't really matter. He's even observing like the little details, like the orientation of the paper because of the binder holes. So the binder holes, he's thinking that because it's on the left, that it must be on the right side. Like this is like top down, left to right. But what if this was, I don't know, say, I don't know, flipped on its head, like I said, right? Like what if this was upside down and she's holding it upside down? So I'm not really too sure I can trust Zenith's reasoning here. 311 doesn't sound like a correct idea. This number is interesting as is, but I wonder if it's in reference to anything that we know of. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. But then these 2 strokes, obviously, like, these 2 strokes are like the biggest issues I have so far. Maybe it's in relation to vertical lines, horizontal lines, and curves. But then it's just like, then what's the order, right? If it's like, you know, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And this is 1. Do you count this as 2? Right? Does that count as like a curved line, or does that count as like a horizontal line? The rules get blurry here, so it's just not worth pursuing as a solution. It's not elegant. There has to be a detail here that I'm missing. Maybe it's the top half. Maybe it was flipped and it's imprinting, so what is this? 6, 4, 6. Like maybe it's just like the ugly marker that's imprinting. That's what I'm thinking. But it's mirrored. Like what if this is mirrored, right? If it's because of the mirror issue, then we have an issue of what direction did she fold first? That's kind of an issue. Because then if she folded it down the middle and this did this, right, then that means that this fold doesn't make any sense. So it has to be that she folded it down like this. That doesn't make any sense. Like I meant like that the paper folded like this, top to bottom like this, not left to right. It needs to be top to bottom. I go use hint. I go use hint. Looks like RHB, say? Nope, that's not the right track at all. Obviously the worst hint ever. So if it's a mathematical equation, according to hint 2, Jesus. It has nothing to do with details, it is a mathematical equation. Though it could be 0. As first digit. 0 XX. H equals minus. H must be a minus sign. So if it's a... maybe it's like this, maybe it's 008. But if it's 008, that's kind of anticlimactic. I'll try it. Seems that both parties are at an agreement, and I agree.
That should do the trick.
It's correct. Nice.
Just as I suspected.
Neat. Me when I can't just rate 008 for some reason. That was not very satisfying. Maybe any of the banners? Lights? No? Really? Nothing? Oh, dishes. Man, I just want another puzzle that is, like, actually satisfying. Come on. Nice. There's a date on this paper. The whole town is in on it. We're not actually time traveling. London warped. Nice. Oh wait. Banana peel. Alright, we'll let this one be the last one. Number 18, slippery trip. This is not very satisfying at all. Not satisfying at all. What?
How about this? I knew it!
Go away, you nerd. Man. Look, it's Scary Cat. Corner shaking. You have a puzzle that is satisfying and not ass? Guess not. Could be any of these windows. Look, it's the station. Alright, maybe this is finally the last one. Okay, well, maybe not. Yeah, it's just a lot of clicking ASMR. I can't think of any other details. Yeah, I guess we're just going to Slatson Station now. Puzzle, maybe? Green Hospital. How do we do that? I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know that was an interactive map. Oops. That is such a sneaky coin. be literally anywhere. Okay. Nice. Maybe this is the last one. Mind your body, sir. Something, something, something. Your little friend here, it is well. Dr. Schrader. Number 20. Making the rounds. Seems I've missed 2 other puzzles on the way here. Doctor needs to visit 9 different hospital rooms. After studying the room numbers, she notices that she can visit all the rooms in one round. In order to do so, she must go into a room that has at least one shared digit with the room she's currently in. Using this method, which room will she visit 5th? Circle the correct answer. Where does she start? Genuinely, where the fuck does she start? Okay, so let's read it again. After studying the room numbers, she knows that she can visit all the rooms in one round. She must go into a room that shares at least one digit. It's a really weird rule, but you know, I don't judge. So let's look over the possible paths. From here you can only go here. From here you can only go here and nowhere else. Here to go here. This is a dead end, so she must start at 65. I'm just double checking just to make sure. Yeah, she must start at 65. And 71 is something that she cannot start at. But it doesn't say she can visit all the rooms in one round. It doesn't say that she can't go like this, you know? It doesn't say that. Which is, you know, kind of not cool. Okay, so where does she start? Where does she start? What? Is this another shit puzzle? Is this shit? Ay, ay, ay. Well, let's just assume it's left to right. So it's 38, and then we can go to... Well, we can go to... Actually, I should probably do it like this. So, this to this. No, maybe like this to this. And then... Well, this can also go from here to here to here. So any resemblance to 18, I guess. This isn't very good. What? So let's see. What about 63? She can go here and here, but also here and... I guess the idea is that she needs to visit 5 rooms somehow. We only got 4 rooms here in the 63, but... I mean, just this alone, we can go from 71 to 18 to 38 to 63 or 65. But that's not a straight line, right? Like, Makes you wonder, right? The cool thing about 33 is that it only goes to, well, 3. 29 doesn't, we don't have any 2s, so this is pretty dead end as far as we can tell. Kind of have to ignore these numbers. And 49 has to go from here to here. So those are our color combinations, I guess. Not very good. What will the route be then? Does this mean that she notices she can visit all the rooms in one round? In order to do so, she goes to a room. It doesn't mean that she can't repeat rooms. There's no indication that she can't repeat rooms. So if we want to do this, then it's... I think we want the pattern with the least repeating numbers. So I think it's blue, blue, green, green, green. It has to be 33, right? Yeah, blue, blue, green, green, and... Hold on. Blue, blue, green, green... Oh, shit. Blue, blue, green, green... Blue, blue, green, green... Okay, so it's... this to this to... Why'd I have to make such ugly eyebrows here? It's this to this to this, then this, then this. This way she can continue on with her shift, right? So she goes down here, 54, 49, 29, somehow misses 71. Shit. No, that's not it. That's not her, that's not the solution. If she can visit all the rooms in one round, then she has to get rid of 71 early. She has to get rid of 71 early. So it doesn't matter which order this one goes in. It's just 18, 71, or my bad, 71, 18, and then 38. And then from 38 we can go to any other red, greens, or just, I don't know. Maybe we can go through here. I feel like 33 just has to be the... Ooh, shit, I just realized that's not good. I have an issue with the way I'm doing this. I should probably have a legend, right? Because I'm clearly confusing myself now at this point, at this stage. I'm clearly confusing myself. B equals 1. That is very legible and very, very nice and tidy. equals 1. Not my best one, but whatever. This is a little redundant, honestly. Should be just writing down the colors in... Here, see. Look, here's the idea. 1, and they should... Red should be 3? Yeah, red is 3. Green is 8. Wait, how does this relate? What? How does 65 relate to 49 and 54? What? I think I may have introduced this originally as 6. But then I got lost in the sauce, like a fucking idiot. It's also not 8. It's not 8. It's 3. Green was 3, wasn't it? What the hell? None of these numbers, none of these color coordinations make any sense. What? Now that I'm looking back on my my notes, none of these are making sense. I'm such a fucking mess. Here, let's label all the ones as blue. 1. Okay. Now the reds as 8. Green as 3. Six as orange. Brown for, I guess, 4. I don't know. Skin color for, or at least peach, I guess, or beige, or whatever. Who cares? This could be 5. This is barely legible, barely even visible. Jesus. I guess white could be 9. Oops. Sure, let's give him the cap. Ah, yes, blinding 9. That is a blinding 9. So, I guess you would have to start from some new one. One 18, 38, 33, 63. I think that's the only logical way to approach this. Has to be 63. This way she can go to 65. Ah, shoot. Wait, she goes to 60. I didn't mark this because I couldn't see it to begin with. This way she can go to 65, and then this way she can go to 54, 49, and then 29. 29 will be her last. I think that's the solution. 71, 18. Shit, 71, 18. What was the fucking answer? 18, 38, 33, 63. Yeah, it has to be 63. Final answer 63. That took quite a
That
bit.
should do the trick.
Now I want to kind of see
Well,
what
that's
the
settled.
solution was. 71, 18, 38, 33, 63. Hey, they even did the color coding. The only reason why I got so messed up was because of my own stupidity. I got lost in the sauce. Alright. I will be ending this stream. Please consider liking, subscribing, and following, and also checking out the description for anything that you may find interesting. Offer a lot of things like Discord, if you'd like. It's there. That'll be it.